Hello, happy Sunday. I'm 14 minutes late and it's because I have a lot of work and my supportive staff, who's my husband, is not here today. He took our son for his game and part of the problem that I have in this house is, look at that. I can't just enjoy this private space. There is no private space. So that's what we wanted to talk about today. There is no, and Cindy just did exactly what I was thinking to say verbally, but she did it practically. She came right in my space. This is my working space. And they pop in and out. It's my business is running from the house. And it's not easy. It is very hard to run your business from your house. So I'm between my house, there's storage, there's a shop, there's a garage. So today I wanted to kind of talk to people who are online users, people who are on social media, and they have no money, or they are begging for money, or for some of you who come, why was your network disconnected? Or who come to my inbox to ask me for money. So I wanted to invite you to my private space. This is my private space. You're in my private space. I'm going to show you how my space looks like. If you actually think, or if you actually look at me online and you're thinking that this woman has a lot of money, this woman is working extremely hard, this woman is not sleeping. Yesterday I was up by 5 and I didn't go to bed until midnight because we went out to eat. I didn't have time to cook. My son had come home for spring break and we had to eat out. But this is my space. So I'm going to invite you guys to my space. My space is extremely messy. Then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys, because some of you are not even aware how some of us work so hard for the money that you see us, maybe traveling with or doing things or paying school fees. I have 3 kids who are in college. I have an 11-year-old. My husband's company that he used to work for moved to Colombia. He used to commute to Colombia and here, but they decided that the labor in Colombia is cheaper and they left. And now there is no income. And here we are, and this is where we are eating from. And this is my private space. I think people always think, I don't even know why, people think that certain people have money. People don't have money. People work for their money. A lot of people who are self-sufficient, they work for their money. And for me, if you know me locally, you know I don't have time for anybody, because even to entertain, when I'm going to have guests in my house, I have to plan ahead of time for you to be in my house, because there are things everywhere in my house. There is business things everywhere. Literally, when I tell you everywhere, and it's everywhere, because you know what? If I don't do this business, how am I going to pay the bills? Right? I have to pay the bills. Auntie, come on, Uncle has money. Yes, Uncle has money. That's right. And Auntie has to add the money. Uncle is not a broke man. I won't marry a broke man. You know that. No, I'd have left him long time. If I stayed with a man for 29 years, that means he has money. But I'm talking about people who have no income, people who don't have anything, and they have the money to buy the data and ask for money, especially from me. Judy, my cousin, how are you? Ask for money from me. So I'm going to turn the camera. My space is messy. When I tell you messy, it is messy because I have everything going on. And when I finish, which is Sunday evening after church today, I package everything and then I put it back in the garage. And I come back to this like on a Friday. Everything here is going to be cleaned. because everything is on my dining table. So that way there's a dining. But this is the current situation. All right. So we start with this. So these earrings are here to be put together. They have to find partners, and then I put the hooks. You have to match 2 of each and put the hooks. Find the piece. Here the pieces are fallen and you put it together. This, I got this from Puerto Rico, and put the hooks. This is my space. I have pens here. I have yarn and threads, sewing threads, okay, just in case I need to fix something. This is all thread in here, just in case there's something that I need to repair. All the beads are here. There are beads here. There are beads here. There are beads here. There are beads everywhere. Everywhere. These are necklaces I'm supposed to put online. So I move them here so I can create time to put them online. So these ones are all going online. And then I have the Kenyan bracelets, which I'm feeding online. These ones are there. Okay. So far, that's the table. That's where all the madness is happening. Then now we are going to come to the living room. Okay. Let me turn the camera. This is my living room. You see my dresser is right here. This is my dresser. It's right here. By the way, I want to show you a marionyo. I have a marionyo here. I have the soapstone stuff here. This is us when we had 3 children before we added more children. Okay, the Kenyan flag is there. And all the things I collect, soapstone. This is before we came to America. When my brother was coming to America, you see my sister Cecilia, my sister Margaret, my mom, my brother Simon. This is me. Yeah, you see how I used to look so cute? This is my sister Vero. So this picture stays here. I have to look at it almost every day. Okay? Because this is kind of my working space. Right? So, and then I have frogs here. Frogs right there. Anyway, different things. These are things from Kenya, beads. So that's my living room, and I'm showing you in my living room. Sydney, Dylan, call Dad. He's calling me. See, the clothes are here. So I sell the clothes from here, and when I sell the clothes, I tell you this is dress. I give you the price, and then I give you the dress price. You see that's my house, and these are the clothes. Then come to my coffee table. These are head wraps, the ones I'm wearing. This is Rasta wraps, okay. This one's is tie and dye. This one's is lesso, okay. This one's is the Kenyan flag. Kenyan flag. Okay. This is Bob Marley. They're online. These are the bandanas, the Kenyan flag. Right? Kenyan flags. These are the Kenyan flags with this stick. Okay. Then we have the waist beads. This is my living room. The waist beads are here. Down here, my dogs are sleeping. See, my dog is right there. My dog is sleeping down there. So, those things are right in my living room. You see there? So when I finish today, I'm going to take them and take them downstairs, back to the garage. That's why I need storage. We are going to go down the stairs. And this is for those people who think that other people have it easy. When you walk to my downstairs, the first thing you meet is clothes. This is a whole rack of clothes in my living room. Okay, there. All these are clothes. I have these tops here. All right. This is my ironing board. But these are the earrings I made yesterday. Okay. I made this yesterday. I made 50 earrings. And my daughter took pictures. And my husband loaded the internet. So you see, behind my couch, the clothes are there. Right? In my living room. And then there's a mannequin there that I used to take photos. And there is our wedding photo when we got married in Kenya. Right? That's my downstairs. Okay? These are clothes everywhere. I have to clean everything. Then my garage, you don't even want to see. Okay? You're going to like want to run away. Because you know what? There are so many things here. It's not even funny. My garage is jam-packed. These are the Shiki hoodies. This came from Kenya. Now winter is here. I have another rack. These are clothes. All right? You see the naked women, the mannequins. That's a man right there. There's another woman there. There's a rack. There's my sign for the waist beads. All these are clothes. All the mannequins are up there. Okay? This is my space. More here. These ones, I have bags in here. See these bags? Backpacks. Different bags. Okay? I have things everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, you need to understand what I mean by everywhere. Everywhere. And then every Sunday evening, I have to repackage everything and put it back. Okay? And then start my week. You talk to that?
Yeah, you said Gomez medicine.
Okay.
What's your birthday? Can you write it down for me?
Where you get?
The pharmacy. Oh, it's not ready?
No. Okay. Oh, I didn't show you the eggs. The eggs are here. Okay? The empty trays. And I didn't even show you the garage where I have the eggs. Okay? In fact, we need to go back to the eggs. That's in the garage. There's another fridge downstairs for the eggs. For the eggs. So when the customers come, the eggs are where? Downstairs. The eggs are here, downstairs. So we have here, this is eggs here. This is eggs here. So this is eggs, this is from yesterday. Okay, all eggs. That's the business. Eggs, clothes, head wraps, black soap, shea butter, all these things. I've taken you behind the scenes of Penny's business, pennyho.com. So, and then today I'm making shrimp, so the shrimp is out. Okay. So, back to my office. So now, we have people somewhere. Okay? We have people somewhere seated doing nothing. They are doing nothing. They are waiting to slide into my inbox. Let me put this properly. And tell me, why is this phone not cooperating? This thing is not cooperating. Okay, let's cooperate. Then Beatrice is saying that some will even ask you for money while you're in bed. Yes. So somebody will slide into my inbox comfortably. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. I don't know who. Look at this mess. Look. I have to take this, right? Get the hooks, put the hooks, and make the earrings and hang. And I'm selling these earrings $10 per earring. The time it's taking me, that is Tasker. I have Guinness. The hooks came out. Right? Came to good morning or good afternoon. Right? So, good people. What I wanted to talk to you guys today on Saturday, since Abu is not here, is to tell you that we need to get out of the system of begging. You even need to take yourself out of the system of being employed. On Friday, I came here and I did a show. I'm wearing the clothes that I sell. By the way, I'm selling these tops. And you know what? I didn't even show you. There's a dress. When you get a nice print, you make the top, you make the skirt, you make everything. See this print I'm wearing? Beautiful print. I have it in 3 dresses. Right? Looks nice. So, if your mother-daughter, the mother can wear the dress and the daughter can wear this top because it's a short top and white jeans or black jeans. So, you find that people are waiting for employment. People are waiting for other people to do all these things I've just shown you. And then they slide into your inbox. So, what has been a blessing, although my husband's job moved to Colombia, he is an engineer. He is the IT guy behind my organization. He runs my website. He's the one who feeds. So, as of yesterday, those earrings I made like 50. My daughter took pictures and then sent the pictures to the husband. Then the husband is loading the internet. And the husband is the guy behind the technology. He's the one running the whole thing. All I just wake up to is the orders. And when I get the orders, I feed the orders. My job, when I wake up in the morning, is to open my email and see how many orders do I have. And now that I'm getting organized, I've been telling you I need private space because you saw as I started talking, my daughter came. If somebody comes, the dog is going to bark. So I'm going on a big project on borrowed money, not my money. I'm taking a loan of borrowed money and I'm going to put a shade at the back of the house. I have a shop that I rent and the things are there. But sometimes like last month, I didn't do much, but I still have to pay rent. So I want to go put up a shade. It's going to cost me between 10, maybe and 15K, I don't know. So I can have everything in that shop. So I can talk to you in that shop. So my husband can go in that space and update the website. We are working together as a team to make sure we are paying this house, to make sure we are paying the children's college. The beauty about money, whether you are a doctor, whether you're a nurse, whether you are a construction worker, it doesn't matter what you do. When you go to bank, the bank does not ask you to tell them exactly what job you did. And if you tell them that, you know what, I sold waste beads, they will tell you, no, we don't take money from people who sell waste beads. If you go there and tell them, you know, I put earrings together and I put the hooks and I sold these are beaded earrings, the bank won't tell you, oh, no, don't come with that money. Or if I'm flying, I went to Dubai, I didn't go anywhere, and the whole time I was there for those days, nobody asked me what I do. As much as I have paid, they'll give me the services. Money that you make, whether you're gardening, money that you make, whether you're cleaning, money that you make, whether you're an engineer, you're a doctor, whichever brain that God has given you is money. And Job, love them, show me how to do it. You need, this is easy. This is very easy to put these hooks. It's not hard. People think it's hard, but you have to like have the interest. So you work as a team. And if you don't have a husband, you do these things by yourself. Some of you are single. You start whatever business that you're interested in starting, wherever you can earn from. It doesn't matter. Facebook was or pays people to advertise. Facebook is paying people to put information out there. How is Facebook getting money to pay those people? It's through marketing. So now, PennyOldFashions.com, once I put my website out there, it's going to sell on Facebook, it's going to sell on Instagram. And you know what Facebook is going to do? It's going to tell me, Penny, oh, if you want me to push your marketing to say that you have this, pay me this money. Then I'm going to go to my checking account. I pay Facebook. Then Facebook is going to pay you who has a following that is going to push my product. And some of these products are very simple things. They are not complicated things. So some of you, you like begging. Some of you, you like just being dependent. Some of you are waiting for your husband. Women, you're waiting for your husband to bring the money. You're waiting for I don't know who to bring the money. You need to find out what you're passionate about. And once you find out what you're passionate about, go out there and look for it and service the demand. Find the demand where you live locally and feed that demand. It's the easiest, so you don't have to ship. Don't try to find market in America. Don't try to find market in Canada. Forget about people who are far away. Go to your local community and find out what is there. So, the first thing we are going to start with is food. Believe me, we like to eat. Food. Go into food straight. Me, I don't like food. If I liked to cook, I'd have been a millionaire. I wouldn't even be doing all this. I just don't like to cook. It's not my thing. I'd rather buy food. I cook because I want to eat. I want to look good. I make my food fresh. I cook because I must cook. My children have to eat fresh food. I cook because I must. But if you're passionate about cooking, regardless of who, whoever, any human being must eat. So let's start with that. Look around. Find a way to feed people. So now my gardening is starting. Today, my son and I, Dylan is home. We are going to put the strawberries and start planting the strawberries. We are putting the plants down on the ground. I'm getting ready to talk to my sister Maggie to get my saga seeds coming. My saga seeds should be on the way because I want to have saga that I can sell. I want people to come to my garden, pick saga, and they pay me. And you know they are paying me that money when I convert it in even in shillings because I'm trying to go back home to settle there. You understand? It's a lot of money. They are going to come to my garden because I'm doing the work. I went there on Friday, you saw. I prepared the garden. So you guys can come and pick the saga. I'm going to put skuma. I'm going to put okra. I'm going to put carrots. I'm going to put pepper. I'm putting everything that I can sell. And when you come there, some of you really, there are some friends, let me tell you, some friends are terrible. And you know now, 2022, I cut them off like that. They are calling me. They want me to give them vegetables for free. And yet they are doctors and nurses. And yet they are engineers. And yet they are CEOs and CFOs. They want to come to my garden. I can't even believe it. They want to come to my garden and pick my managu for free. And yet they are home health aides somewhere. And yet they are employed somewhere. They have a job. They don't consider how much time I go to make that garden. They want to come eat my vegetables for free. But 2022, I nip them like on the bud, like they say. And you know, 2023 now, you are not going to come to my garden and pick vegetables for free. Because you know, on Friday, I worked so hard to prepare the ground. Nothing is free. So there is food. Okay? Then we are going to go into healthcare. My friends, people are always sick. Let me tell you, sickness is like, healthcare goes hand in hand with pharmaceutical. After people have eaten too much food, you know food is poisonous. After you fed all these people with this food, they get sick because some of them eat too much. So you know what? There is out of 10 people in your local area, some are excessively big, some are sick. So there is money in where? In healthcare and pharmaceutical companies to take medication. So look around. You're a nurse, you're a doctor. Open your own pharmacy. There is a guy that is my friend. An Indian guy. Let me tell you. The day that guy was telling me his story, he owns a pharmacy. You know I like to talk. I went there. I went to get my mom's medicine and I started beating stories. Beating stories. The next thing I was all in his business and he was all in mine anyway. But I got all in his. I'm like, I just wanted to figure out what is behind. He told me he cashed out all his savings. And he went and rented a shop, empty shop. Okay? Because he's a pharmacist. He used to work for pharmaceutical companies, driving to Delaware, driving to New York, selling, running around. taking medicine left, right. He was being employed. And he was not seeing his children. He was not seeing his wife. His wife is a nurse, and she comes home. By the time she comes home, she's tired, he's tired. And then sometimes they used to give him jobs like far away. So he would, you know what, he decided he rented an apartment in Delaware. And he was paying an apartment so he can stay there Monday through Friday and then come home on the weekend. So one day he said to himself, he has 4 children. He said, you know, I'm working all this money, and I want my wife and my family, my children to have a good time, to have shelter, to have ABCD. But they don't see me and I don't see them. He went to his retirement account and cashed out all his retirement account, put a lease, took the rest of the money, and you know what? And he told his wife, now moving forward, babe, we're going to live on your income. The same way now, my husband is going to tell me, hey, babe, now the company has moved, we're going to live on your income. That's a beautiful marriage, right? That's how you work together, teamwork. Because these children you have to feed them. They started living on the wife's income. All his money, remember now he has 0 income. All his money went into that pharmacy. And you know what? It was going to 5 years. His lease was coming up. By that time, he told me he was making profit. And you know what he told me? I admire this Indian man. He told me he has bought the building next door. He took a mortgage and financed the mortgage, the house, the property. And that property is livable. You can live on one side and put a business on the other side. And you know now he got a contractor, and the contractor was going to knock one side of the building and put it in a pharmacy. Like even that building he rented, he renovated it. It's beautiful. You enter that pharmacy, you love it. And then he's going to live next door. And at the same time, that property has another house in the back. His parents are going to live there. He's moving his parents there, so the parents are close, so the children are close. Even him, he's working next door. Amen. So there's money in healthcare. There's money in education, teaching. I'm teaching you guys for free. But you know what? I'm not an expert. Take some money and invest in some education. Put money in education. Teach people how to do things. You can teach people how to cook. You can even teach people how to clean. You can teach people how to teach education, knowledge. And we are going to a conference in Minnesota on the 18th. Come to that conference, even if you're Americans. Some of you Americans are my good followers. Come to Minnesota. I've put a link there. Book a room. Let's meet. I tell you how to come up with a 6-figure income from just doing something you are passionate about. Whatever you are you're good at. Let's go see what the other people are doing. Some are in healthcare. Some are in trucking. Some are in just teaching. Some are just like cleaning companies. Some are construction. Come to Minnesota. I've pinned the link there. Come to the conference. Let's go. One day we are going to stay there and learn. We are getting there on Thursday so we can leisure around. Okay? On Friday we are going to Minneapolis so we can drive around. I'm coming with my daughter. I'm very much excited. Come meet me. Come let me meet you. Even if you don't do a business, come see how other people are doing a business. Or bring your children. You might not be a business person, but your children from even ages 10, bring these children to a conference. That conference is not under over 18. Bring those kids there and show them how to make this. These things are so easy. I can even teach your kids how to make this. You create a website for them. You go to Etsy. There's these children up the road that crochet. If I show you the website, these kids have a demand they cannot meet. Just like me, I have a demand I can't meet. These 2 girls, their parents are homeschooling them. They are raising chicken. They have like 700 chicken here in Columbus. Go to Columbus. There is a place where you will see a lot of chicken outside. Their 3 children are homeschooled, and those children are crocheting. And all their items are on Etsy. While as our Kenyan children or our African children, they cannot produce anything for sale. And they have a demand they can't meet. Crocheting dolls. They crochet dolls. In fact, I have dolls. I need to show you guys dolls. The other thing is entertainment. To make people happy is a trade. Go into entertainment. Even right now, I'm entertaining you, by the way. All of you who are watching me, you might learn something, but this is entertainment. I've put my stuff. I'm here. I'm entertaining you. Uko but pesa ziko na wenyewe. Tujanue. George, pesa lazima uitafute. George, don't be afraid. Claim wealth. Me, I claim wealth. Me, I claim richness. Me, I claim first class. I'm claiming CEO. I'm claiming everything. George, don't be scared. Remove that from your mind, George. George, you're going to be a rich person. Tell yourself that. You start walking, you start talking, you start acting, you start waking up at 5. Do everything the rich people are doing. You're going to eventually get there. Okay? The another thing is professional services, where you're counseling, where you're professional. Professionals are people who've gone to school and they've been licensed to practice. The demand is there. A life coach, a business person who's giving you how to do your business, somebody to prepare tax for you, somebody to put your loan together. Professionals, God gave you the brain. Some of us, if you give us an equation, find X, you cannot find X. You look for X anywhere, X is nowhere to be found. You can't find X. But you have X. You know how to do an equation. Me, math, I only know how to add money. After that, I don't know anything else. But some of you are so smart. So you can start your own tutoring company. You understand? Because you're smart. You can teach. Here in America, they call it Kumon. I'm paying a lot of money. I've been paying a lot of money to take my children to a tuition center twice a week. I sit in the car and keep scrolling on Facebook. You understand? And my children are being taught by somebody. I buy services. I learned long time ago to buy services. I'm not trying to find X. And you know, when I was teaching my children when they were little, the children, they started thinking I was stupid. But you know, I was not stupid. I could not find X. X says, Becky, I cannot find X in an equation. So the kids start challenging my capacity, mental capacity. I said, these children, they want to challenge me. I told them I'm not from here. I went to school in Ekewusi. I don't understand Ekewusi English. I can only teach up to a certain time, but you know what? They were doubting if I actually went to school. So what did I do? I went and paid professionals to teach my children. How you are doing, she hasn't. Tell Zaina auntie is doing fine. She's coming back. You know, auntie is 50 now. In fact, I feel great. I'm 50 and I'm looking great. I saw you in Dubai looking dope and smart. Ukanichamsha. Sasa, I know I'll make it. You're going to make it. Me, I started acting rich. Let me tell you, there is nobody who's following me and you're not going to make it. Me, I'm already making it. The only place I've not made it is to fly first class. And I think it's coming soon based on the effort I'm making here. Right? So, you have to start paying somebody, the professionals, people who have gone to school. They are good at that. They will teach your children. They'll help your children get X. Not you. Stop teaching the children things you don't know. Stop giving people therapy that you don't know. Pay the professionals. So if you have a brain of finding X, if you have a brain, you are a trained professional, get a flyer, put it together, send it to me. Let me advertise for you for free. Right now I'm doing for free. And for those of you who want to start business online, my husband will help you start, create a website and run it for you for X amount of money. It's not free. Come. He will help you create that website and he can run it for you for X amount of money because you have the brain. Frontier before first class. No, I can't. You see, my friend Becky, the one talking here, she's talking a lot. She's been able to fly first class. And when I grow up, I want to be like her. But right now, I fly airlines like Spirit in America. They're like the cheapest. And I wear like 4 clothes over and over so I have less luggage. Okay? Thank you, Becky, for the stars. And then I book the tickets like a long time ago. If I'm going somewhere, my ticket is booked. Like now I'm going to that conference in Minnesota. I know the ticket is booked. And I'm not carrying too many things because you know what? I'm still flying economy and I still can't afford first class. And I can't even afford American Airlines and these other big airlines. No. Those ones are for those people who have attained that. You understand? Let me tell you, Becky. You know I broke up with Spirit. I've not... You know how you break up and you go back? Let me tell you. let's go off topic for a minute. So we went to Orlando, and some of my friends flew. Okay, this world. Some of my friends flew Spirit. Let me tell you guys about Spirit Airline here in America. If there's an airline that will humiliate you and make you work harder, is Spirit. So now, we have that like a backpack. Let me show you. Spirit Airline, you can only fly with this, but this cannot bulge. The Spirit Airline, they're only allowing you to come with this. If this is bulging, the way these ladies, and they put ladies, the way these ladies yell at you, so they tell you, they send you to a small thing and they tell you to push it. You guys don't know. I've been to the bathroom to wear some of my clothes. When I'm flying with Spirit, even Frontier, I wear them. They put joto, wanakuweka joto yani. Ma'am, check your bag over there. In fact, these people are brutal. Being broke is terrible. Let me tell you guys have never been humiliated. If you see me flying here and there, I'm flying while I'm being humiliated by Frontier. They tell you, now, reduce. Even the way they address you, you're just going in line like a thief. You're like, hey, I hope they don't see this bag. And you know that means you've packed very, very few things. So the only advantage, like now I'm going to Minnesota. You know, my cousin is there. My friend Jack is there. Lena is not my son. Lena is, I have some of her clothes. Now I can fly to Texas and I can fly to Minnesota with what I'm wearing. So at least that's good news for people who are like still down there. So when I get there, the last time I got to Texas, I went to my friend Becky's house and I took a dress. That's the life I'm living anyway. So if you think I'm rich, I'm not rich. I try to, I need us to start like a swapping clothes kind of business. I bought clothes for my birthday and they were so expensive and I felt so much pain. And we need to like trade these clothes so we can save the environment, you know. Like after I've worn this top for so long, I can send it to somebody else. There's nothing wrong with recycling this clothes. It's like a thrift store. So now, I was talking about professionals. Get out there, buy services and sell services, okay? Technology. Some of you are very good at doing certain things. Like now, when we started the Facebook groups, there are people who are running the groups for us. Somebody is running my page for me. So now, there are jobs there. People don't know that there are jobs there. There are jobs where you can be given to run somebody's website or to run somebody's page. Technology, the jobs are there. I know, you know. Franklin, the thing is, when we arrive, even if they're in first class, we all arrive at the same time, man. Me, I'm going to skip I had 4 children. I don't have the luxury of flying first class right now. Maybe after my kids grow. And first class and second class economy, we all get there at the same time. So invest in technology. Or if you're good in technology, market yourself. Write it down. Tell people, I can run your page. Tell people, market yourself. Tell them what you can do. Because you know what? We are looking for these services. If somebody can run my page so I don't have to do all this rubbish. If somebody can take my pictures, like, you know, after I make these earrings, you just take pictures for me. If somebody is a good photographer, why should I not pay so I can have more time? Okay, the other thing is cleaning. You know, a lot of us are not really good cleaners. So, a cleaning company in America right now, even in Kenya, there are those people who don't have time to clean. If you're giving very good cleaning services, you're going to make money. And when I talk about cleaning, it could be also doing laundry. You don't just clean. You clean and you do laundry and you dust, or even you do the gardening. So those services, like maintaining the household for the rest of us who don't have time. I told you the other day I'm upgrading. I might start using cleaners because my children used to clean, but they are no longer there. They are busy in college. So maybe once a week. But with all this clutter, how are they going to clean anyway? Let me just be quiet. Maybe after I get the shade. Because you know now, all the stuff here in my house for my business is clutter. If a cleaner comes here, they might never come back to clean again. So once I build the shade and my house is nice and empty, I'm going to pay somebody to clean, because maybe I'll be flying first class. Maybe I'd have made it, you know. And those services that you're giving, they are given online. So things are happening online. Just a few minutes ago or 2 hours ago, I posted a clip where Facebook has banned somebody for 10 years not to be back on Facebook. Facebook now is asking you for your ID, is asking you for your government-issued ID, and it's feeding the system. And if you are using Facebook badly, or if you are abusing people online, they just shut you down for 10 years. So, the Minnesota event is on the 18th, Becky. March 18th. I have pinned the link there to book the hotel. And the event is happening in the same hotel where we are staying. And you can book the hotel and buy your ticket there. And it is on a Saturday, okay, at the Hilton Hotel. So, that's my last point. Use your social media wisely. Use this space wisely. Do not just, even me, by the way, I'm telling you, I've messed up and I've learned the hard way. Sometimes I'm sharing things I don't need to share. So today and been like a week or so, I've been teaching myself not to share other people's content. Because sometimes I think something is funny and I share it. The last one I shared was motivating people how to cultivate, how to grow cabbage, and he showed the clip nicely. So I thought, this clip is really nice. Let me share it. Becky, what are you asking sometimes? Oh, yeah, no, I do share people's things. Is that what you're saying? So I figured, this thing, I see the way the guy is doing the farming is really nice. I shared. A few hours later, Facebook is telling me that any money I'm going to earn, I have to share it with the owner of that clip. Me, I'm like, who is the owner? Haya. Kumbe there is an owner, and they've put whatever, what do you call them, these things, copyrights or whatever, on their clips. And you know me, Penny, people share my clips, and I don't even know if they are making money or not. So I learned, you see, I'm technology disabled, handicapped completely. I have no idea. People are taking my videos, they put them on YouTube. I see my videos everywhere, and they're earning. So now, Facebook notified me. Becky, I almost got in trouble again. Because I got in trouble again sharing COVID. Somebody said that this COVID thing, I took the clip and I shared it on Facebook. And it was wrong information. I'm not supposed to do that. Honest to God. Why am I sharing? I ask myself, why am I even sharing these things of other people when I have my own rubbish to share? I have a lot of rubbish to share. So I should stop, or we should stop sharing people's rubbish, because sometimes you could be sharing rubbish that can take you to jail. Or somebody can sue you for it, and then the next thing I come home, I check the mail, I have a lawsuit because I shared, I don't know whose video, who's in China or who's where. So you be mindful. Me, I hate today, I talked to myself in church, I told God, I don't want to share people's clips. I still share the Kissy people clips because I think, you know, they have not sued, or maybe they are going to start suing because they are very funny. Some of, like Robe Bundi's videos, Mora, they are these comedians, Kissy comedians that I love. I don't know if they've started suing too, but they are so funny. They just make my day, and I feel like, you know, I need to share. But I'm not going to do that. Yes, Becky, you know, I'm like a... I'm one of the celebrities, right, Becky? So I can't lose. I have something to offer. And you know, sometimes when I share, I'm thinking I'm sharing to promote other people, but I've learned where Facebook is going, because they are being sued. They don't want people to share people's work. And that is something I'm teaching you guys today as I finish. Don't share somebody's work unless it's something that you know. Like now I've done this video. You can share this video. Or I've said that you can share the video. Some of the video of people you don't know, do not share, because those people, they are making money. There's money being made out of technology by paying. You pay X amount of money for copyrights, and once we share, that's it. You understand? They catch it, and the next thing you know is a lawsuit. So be mindful of what you're sharing. So have a happy Sunday. I have to go because I have all this work to do. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let us go to Minnesota and on March 18. And I'm inviting my friends that are non-Kenyan. You know, most of my following is at 90K. A little half of my following is in the US. So I'm inviting you guys to come to this. Come see how we do things. Come see, give you a review. Come see, tell Lena and her team in Minnesota what they need to do better. Come help us learn. Come help us build this brand. The event is in March, on March 18th of 2023. I am deeply sorry that I should have been putting these things. I put the post up today, March 18th. Okay, you are welcome. Is this the reels? Yes. Yes, it's the reels. If you share people's work, especially the reels, because they earn from those reels, they are going to sue you for them. They do allow you to put like a permission. Like, I give you permission to share my reels. When you do the settings, we allow people to use our reels. Some of us don't mind, but those ones who mind, they put something there. So once you share their reels, they will ask you to pay them to whatever money. They're thinking you're also going to make money from sharing. So be careful what you're sharing. March 18th, Team New Jersey, Unuke. I'm bringing those flyers. Let's go to Minnesota and see what Lena and her team has to offer, and the rest of the speakers. We have a lot of speakers. The rooms are so cheap. The tickets are cheap. If you're in the US, within the US, the tickets are right now affordable. They are going Frontier. I don't fly the high class. Frontier and Spirit, the tickets are going for like $250 and up. $250 and maybe $350 max. It used to be very expensive to go to Minnesota, even from New Jersey. But let us go. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Have a nice weekend. And I'm here to make sure that at least you learn something. Out of everything that I say, some is rubbish, but pick something. I hope you learned something today. I hope I inspired you to be where I want to be, so we can all be there. And I hope you're learning something that is going to bring you unity in your community, unity in your home, unity among your friends, unity among your co-workers, because that's what we do. We learn so we can be better people, that people can want to be around us. We don't learn so we can be by ourselves. Human influence is so important. You need that relationship with other people, but you cannot have relationship with other people if you're not doing self-development, if you're not doing self-awareness, if you're not reflecting on your behavior, your characters, and how you're spending time. Nobody wants to be with somebody who has nothing good to say. People want to associate with people who are doing something, people who are learning new skills, people who want to go to better places to make your life easier. Okay, not difficult. Move away from the begging and forget about everybody else who's begging. Tell them to stay away. You need to buy one of these beads. I'm going to create some where you have the eye. You know the evil eye? This is the evil eye. Okay? The evil eye, you put it so when people look at you, the eyes look at them back so they don't bewitch you. Okay? It's called the evil eye. Okay? There. That's the evil eye. I got this from Puerto Rico. Alright? But I don't have so many for sale right now. God bless you and have a nice week.